Hi guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have another amazing person here that I'm interviewing, and this is the beloved partner of Autumn, who you might have seen her video a couple back. And Chris decided to also do the cleanse, and so Chris, I'd love to invite you on. Tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us how you decided to do this and what you knew about Candida and not, etc.
Yeah. Basically, I got guilt tripped into it by Autumn because I was just planning on not doing it at all. But I had heard a little bit about Candida about 3 years ago and noticed I had some of the symptoms, but I just didn't really take it seriously and I just kind of ignored it. And luckily, Autumn said, I'm going to do this. I want you to do it with me, and pushed it hard enough. And yeah, I tried the cleanse and actually was pretty amazed by it.
What kind of symptoms were you having, if you don't mind my asking, before that you thought maybe, but you didn't do anything about?
Yeah, chronic sinusitis, weird bumps on the skin, basically allergic to everything out of nowhere. Developed acid reflux pretty much overnight. Never had any digestive issues before that. Pains in the abdomen every morning waking up, and just kind of inflammation all over the place.
How long were you having? Oh, sorry. Could you say that again?
A lot of brain fog at the peak, like in the worst parts of it.
I was going to ask you right before I popped off was you mentioned that you had overnight started getting acid reflux, and when was that when it started, and how long did it go?
That was back in 2013, and I'll still get it nowadays if I don't watch what I drink, what I eat. But it was just chronic out of nowhere. Every day, no matter what I had, no matter what I drank, it was coming back up. It was really weird.
Wow. So then when you started the cleanse, what did you experience with your die-off?
The first 3 weeks were pretty much nothing but die-off. And
wow.
Yeah, it was just a lot of irritability, tired no matter how much I slept, hungry no matter how much I ate, and just, sugar cravings. This stuff's like a drug, so you got to kind of back off of that. Which that's where Autumn got the coconut oil trick from. That seemed to work for whatever reason. But yeah, it was a lot. The first 3 weeks were brutal. It just was pretty much miserable for 21 days straight. So that was fun.
Were there any openings in there, or was it like every day?
No, honestly, it was pretty much every day. It just felt like crap. Just felt like crap for 3 weeks, but it was like a light switch. Like right at the end of that full third week, I woke up and I felt really good, and then I could eat a meal and not feel hungry. I could, take a nap and be okay for the day. It was awesome. It just happened. It was seriously like a light switch.
Wow. So that's about halfway through, because the cleanse is 45 days, and actually a lot of people will report that by halfway through the cleanse, they feel like major breakthroughs. So then what did you really notice? Like, what did you notice was like the big shift for you from before and after?
More energy overall, and not all my symptoms just disappeared, but I noticed an overall improvement. Like I said, I've had chronic sinusitis, and if it didn't go away, I still felt like my nose was stuffed up, but it felt better. It felt like it was opening up more. Acid reflux wasn't happening at all for a minute. That was great. The bumps on my skin had disappeared, which was the first time that's happened in like 3 years. And less joint pain, but still joint pain for sure. No brain fog. And again, like I said, just really, really energetic, which was a really nice change of pace.
Yeah. Are you doing the broths and the GAPS diet with a little bit with Autumn? Because that could probably help with the joint pain kind of coming back up. Did you ever feel like it all went away and then it kind of came back?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I kind of want to recommend anyone who's going to do this to think of doing the diet for at least 90 days, because I made the mistake of, on the 46th day, I made a shake out of banana, dates, almond milk, healthy stuff, but still too high in sugar. And within like a week, I had joint pain started coming back. And things have gradually slipped back in. It's like a brownie here, rice there, things like that, sushi. I kind of recommend, if anyone's considering this, to maybe try and push yourself another 45, because I really did start to see improvement, and I feel like if maybe I had pushed, I would have had longer lasting results.
Yeah, you know, part of it too is that's usually a sign of some degree of leaky gut, and so it escapes and it kind of will go right back to the vulnerable places, and it's where you will feel reinfection the fastest. But actually, it doesn't necessarily mean, yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do another Candida cleanser right away, but sometimes just by doing the broth and like letting the immune system do its job, because your immune system is much stronger afterwards. Do you feel like your immune system is stronger now?
Yeah, I definitely feel better, and a lot of the good habits have stuck with me. You know, like I said, things are slipping through the cracks, but for them, I mean, I haven't even started drinking alcohol again. Still just been not completely sober, but 1 beer in 5 months. So that's been a huge life improvement.
Yeah.
That's from the cleanse. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I definitely I want to do the broths. It's just been getting the bones. It's been tough because
you know, the Whole Foods in Oxnard near you guys does have some. Just you have to ask them at the counter. Yeah. And then you can always do chicken backs too. That's usually really abundant, and there's always chicken backs for chicken broth.
Yeah, we've just been going to the butcher and just being like, "You got any bones?" and making it ourselves. So.
Yeah. So what would you say has been like the biggest kind of like shift in the way you think about food and health and diet and kind of Candida microbial health even?
Yeah. Everybody knows that the food in the supermarket isn't real. I knew that too, but you don't.
Uh-oh, we're having a little bit of sound is kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. You're back. I think we have you back now.
Okay, cool. There we go. So where'd I cut out?
So you were starting to tell us about supermarkets and your kind of thoughts around food and diet and such.
Yeah, just being able to walk in and actually feel, not just know that the food is not real, but to really walk by and know like that's not food, and just, it was a really weird moment. A really different kind of awakening that I wasn't expecting to get from this cleanse at all.
So do you feel like, you know, are you glad that you did it? Do you feel like it's, you know, that you would recommend it to other people and etc.?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, my life's pretty simple before this, you know, it's you work a little bit, then you go and drink, you go and eat. And forcing yourself to change that up does kind of force a really positive growth on you. And I don't know, it's going to sound like I'm an alcoholic, but yeah, sobriety was just a great reward itself. Kind of, but just, I got a lot more out of having to change up just the basic habits, the basic, you know, A, B, C of the day.
Yeah. Would you say people in your life who didn't know you were doing the cleanse, do they notice anything different about you?
Oh yeah, I got compliments through the roof. People were telling me my skin looked healthier. People were telling me, you know, you look great. Did you lose weight? Which I did.
What's that?
Sorry, well, I just heard some gnarly noise. Yeah, it was, there was a lot of compliments. I lost 15 pounds on the cleanse. I wasn't really trying to lose weight. It just kind of happened. And everybody noticed that. So yeah, it was healthier skin, healthier lifestyle. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. And would you say anything to people who are watching, like how to prepare or, you know, mentally, or how to prepare physically before they start, just based on your own experience? What would you share to people?
No, you kind of just have to pull the and just stick it out. You know, it'd be really easy to just crap out after a week or two, and just stick it out. It's worth it. It'll come around.
Awesome. I love it. Short and sweet, just like boom, right there. I think it's wonderful to have like a
East
guy's.
Coast blood.
What's that?
It's that East Coast blood, just cutthroat.
Yeah, it's good to get the male perspective because, you know, I think women can easily talk about a lot of stuff, but it's so good to hear a guy's perspective because it's like, you know, you're getting amazing results out of it and you feel better. And so,
Yeah, I'm happy to be able to contribute that because, like, you know, I'm from New Jersey, and usually when I hear about stuff like this, naturally I just think it's BS, and that it's not worth your time. And I was just, again, like, I was really surprised. It was really, really beneficial, and yeah, I'm glad I can contribute. Just a basic, simple male input there.
one last question is, did you feel, even despite the die off and kind of feeling lousy for the first 3 weeks, did you feel like the whole time it was safe?
Oh yeah, no, never felt like any kind of harm or, you know, sudden injury or anything was going to occur. Felt safe. It was just obnoxious to get over the hump.
Yeah, so you could tell it was just the body's process of like releasing stuff, basically.
Yeah, it's just the test of a cleanse. You know, are you going to stick to your word and ride it out, or are you going to turn back? So, yeah, definitely felt safe though.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Chris. Thanks for coming on here. And thank you to everybody who watches this video. And I hope that it's helpful for you guys on your journey. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Patty.
Awesome. Bye.